Hello, Aquarius. My name's Antoinette. Welcome to Pretty Baby Tarot. All right, Aquarius. You may feel like you married the wrong one. Some of you may be filing for divorce. And some of you may be realizing that, you may have been dealing with somebody. You may realize you're in a karmic relationship. But I feel like you're not really blaming anybody. So you may be realizing, like, or you may be watching someone come together with someone. Some of you wanted to travel towards someone so that you could knock them up. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Some of you may be watching someone, I'm hearing, or getting readings on someone, and you're realizing, like, they're about to be with somebody, So if you're really immature, you may be realizing, like, I need to work on me. Like, I have some healing I need to do. Because, so you may have your eye on someone, or you may be realizing, like, you're holding on to someone. Grayson. So maybe you're realizing, like, the person you're currently dealing with is, I'm hearing, not who they say they are. You may be realizing why you attracted the person you're with currently to begin with, okay? You may be realizing, like, I have healing to do. Yeah. Some of you, you have your eye on someone. And you're realizing, like, money's not, okay, for some of you, I'm hearing money is not going to impress this person. So somebody may want to go towards, maybe, the way you used to go towards other, I'm hearing women, but take it as it resonates, male or female. You're realizing, like, that's not going to work. It's like, if I want to be with this person, I'm going to have to move different. You may be realizing, like, if you don't do this, they're going to come together with someone, or you're realizing, like, I'm in childish energy, and this is why, they're going to move towards someone else. So I feel like, for some of you, you are currently with somebody, and you're realizing, like, okay, like, so maybe if you are, like, married to someone, or, have a high level of commitment, you may be realizing, like, I brought this on myself. Maybe you got with this person when you were younger, and you're like, oh, it was cute, like, 10, 15 years ago, but now, not so cute. It's time. So maybe, yeah, so maybe you met the person you're dealing with, like I said, maybe in your teens, early 20s, for some of you. Or, I mean, the age will differ. This is what I'm hearing. So you may be realizing, like, okay, it was cute when we first met, but yeah, I don't want this life forever. I want, I want to be able to, party every once in a while, but I want, you know, a healthy relationship, somebody that I can trust. I don't want to have to worry about losing money all the time. I don't want to. So maybe your person only comes, towards you when you have money, and then pull back, um, when you don't. Um, so you may be realizing, like, I have some healing to do. You may be, I'm hearing self reflecting. Some of you are realizing, like, that you attract women that are like mother. I'm sorry, I know it sounds horrible, and I don't mean for it to be, but this is what I'm hearing. That's for some of you. Or some of you are realizing, like, look, this is my baby's mom, but this ain't who I want to be with for the rest of my life. So if that's the case, you're just realizing it's not a very good relationship that you're currently in. Some of you are filing for divorce. Some of you have your eye on somebody else, and that's who you want to be with, but you're realizing, like, I can't go towards this person like I used to. Or some of you may not even have your eyes on somebody else. Some of you may just realize, like, hey, if I don't do some healing work, I'm going to attract the person, like, I'm getting ready to walk away from. So for me, spirits, this has been, I'm not saying you're dealing with Capricorn. Some of you maybe, but I just did Capricorn's reading, and it's like, so far, these two readings have been about more self-reflection. So either maybe you were the type to, like, point fingers. That may be for some of you. Some of you are realizing, like, you are who you attracted. So maybe, like I said, you met this person when you were younger, and you're realizing, okay, that's who I was back then, but hey, it's time to grow up. And maybe your partner that you're currently with isn't willing to grow up, and you're realizing, okay, this isn't how I want to live my life. We may have kids together. That's for some of you. And that's all. Like, that's, like, pretty much you're realizing, like, okay, you ran. You're, like, sounds horrible. It's like, thank you. I got my kids. Like, so maybe some of you are realizing, like, the love isn't there. You're realizing, okay, we had kids. That's as deep as it goes for some of you. And for some of you, like, you can't, maybe you're realizing, like, I can't point outward at this person. So maybe that's something you have been doing, and you're realizing, like, nah, I need to point inward. Why, what made me attracted to this, kind of person to begin with? Why am I still holding on? If not, this is what Spirit's saying. You need to quit going like that and start going like this, okay? Because I don't care if you leave this person or not. If you don't do some inner healing work, you're going to attract the same exact person in a different meat suit, okay? And, when it comes to a karmic relationship, you can't really point out anyway. You have to point in, because a karmic relationship is karma. So maybe at one point in time, you had somebody who just wanted to be with you, and this could have been a baby's mom that was really good to you, and then you ended up with somebody else that you had kids with, and then they are to you who you were to your baby's mom. That's for some of you. Karmic. Either way, somebody, you may have to look inward, because how this person is treating you and acting is how the energy that you put out before, and now you're just getting it back. So karma, the scales have to be balanced. So you really can't be mad at the person you're dealing with. Okay? This is a lesson for both of you. If you don't want to attract the same exact spirit in a different body, you have some healing work to do, okay? And healing is not easy. I'll be the first to tell you, okay? Because a lot of people, it's like society loves keeping us in a, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? I don't know why, and it's always so quick to like play the victim. And there's no healing in that. But the healing is when you look inward and realize, like, damn, I put this out into the universe at one point in time. It was a matter of time before it came back. Okay, it's time to self-reflect and realize what I don't want to put out in the universe again. So even the worst karmic relationships are some of the most beautiful blessings, because you realize what you don't want to put out into the universe, because you really don't want to get it back. Okay, so if you are feeling sorry for yourself, it's time to stop that. It's time to realize, like, okay, I did this to someone. It was just a matter of time before it came back. Okay, what do I not want to do again? And it's not about being hard on yourself, but your karma will end when you realize, like, okay, I put this out into the earth. It's time to walk away, not go into a relationship right away, because if I do, that next person's going to be that same exact spirit. Okay, so it's like that, or you just need to realize what got you in that last relationship. So I'm not saying automatically. You could go into another relationship and it just work, but I don't suggest that. But I'm saying, so like, look at what got you into this situation. Like, look back. You have to be completely honest with yourself. Like, what got me here? What person did I treat like this? So pretty much your relationship, if you look at positions, okay, where you're at and this person, flip-flop the roles. You were them, and there was somebody you were with that was in your position. That's how the healing work will start. You have to be honest and accept and be ready to own, like, I put this out. I hurt somebody. I was this way with someone. What do I not want to do again? So you have to forgive them, but you have to forgive you. But in order for you to grow from this, you have some healing work to do. Yeah. There has to be growth. I'm hearing I'm seeing and hearing a lot of these things. They're from your childhood. Maybe you watched a toxic. It all stems from the childhood, okay? Don't just blame it on yourself, but you need to take ownership too. Because something you witnessed as a child is what, the behaviors you picked up that got you in the situation. Okay. Because you really create your own destiny, okay? Some of you may be realizing, like, you need to balance your feminine and masculine. You may be realizing, like, hey, I watched a toxic marriage. That's why, I grew up watching, my parents act this way. Or maybe you're realizing, like, my parents had a really healthy marriage. What made me sway? Okay, take his or his needs. Either way, some of you may have your eyes on somebody else, but you may be realizing, like, I can't approach this person the way I do everybody else. Some of you are getting ready to watch somebody else move on with somebody else, and it's like, you may feel like it's going to break your heart, but if some of you already have someone and you're wanting to reconnect with someone, some of you just want to go towards someone It's like you're wanting to come together with someone, but you know, it's like some of you are dealing with somebody just because of money, and you're wanting to go towards somebody that you actually love, but you know, you may be flirting with this person. Some of you may be realizing, like, you're in a codependent relationship, and you're ready to, like, leave this person because you're realizing, like, it isn't very healthy. But you know, if you're dealing with somebody, you need to release the person you're currently like physically linked to, before you open up to this person. And so you may be realizing, like, I don't love me, and that's why I am where I'm at. Some of you want to marry someone, and you may be trying to call this person in, but if you are currently with somebody, you don't want to do that, okay? Because I see the High Priestess here, and if that's the case, they're going to look at you as a liar. And some of you may be realizing, like, this person is worth waiting for. So I gotta, you know, leave this situation if I want to marry this person. Some of you want to reconnect with somebody that you separated from a long time ago, but you know, if you're currently dealing with somebody, you need to do that. Some of you have healing work to do. Some of you just, if you have dealt with this person and you know, put them, you know, through some things, you can't go back in and do the same thing to this person. And if they feel like that's what's going to happen, you know, some of them are very intuitive. They're going to know if you changed. And they're going to know if you haven't, okay? All right. This has been your reading, my loves. If it resonates, it resonates. So do some healing work, okay? You know, if you're in a bad relationship, realize, you know, why do I keep putting up with this? Or what brought me here? What did I witness growing up that even made me want to entertain this person? What do I want out of life? Do I want where I'm currently at with who I'm at 10 years from now? If that's the case, like, no. All right, this has been your read, my loves. If it resonates, it resonates. Just seeing 111, so maybe you need to look up angel number 111. All right, my loves, I will talk to you later. Angel number 1818 as well, I just seen. All right, bye, my loves.